Teacher Talking Sports, what it does, what it do, how we live. And let's continue this series I've been doing where I attempt to name the best player in each NFL franchise's history, their all-time GOAT. I've been going in alphabetical order, and today we land on the New Orleans Saints. Now, the New Orleans Saints have been a franchise since 1967. So they've been around for a total of 58 seasons of NFL action, only have been known by that name. So 2 off seasons ago, I did my NFL Mount Rushmores by team, 4 best players in each franchise's history. Last off season, I did my NFL Mount Rushmores by position, 4 best players at each position in NFL history. So before I name the GOAT for each of these videos, I revisit the Mount Rushmore, see who I chose, would I make any changes. So in alphabetical order, I included Drew Brees, pretty much all of New Orleans. Passing records, we got Ricky Jackson, inducted in the Hall of Fame in 2010, 123 sacks over 13 seasons. Cameron Jordan, still active, has made 8 Pro Bowls in his career, 117.5 sacks thus far. And Willie Roaf, inducted in the Hall of Fame in 2012. Roaf made 7 straight Pro Bowls with the Saints from 1994 to 2000. Now, one guy I would reconsider putting on is Jari Evans, maybe over Cameron Jordan. I would have to think about that. Research, see if that's a move I would want to make. But I'm going to keep the 4 as is for now. And some other honorable mentions were Terran Armstead, Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara, Mark Ingram, George Rogers, Deuce McAllister, Archie Manning, Jari Evans, Joe Horn, Wayne Martin, Pat Swilling, Jimmy Graham, Marcus Colston, and Sam Mills. But let's get into it. Who do I consider to be the best New Orleans Saint player in team history? This was another somewhat easier one. That would have to be the great Drew Brees. Brees was drafted in the second round, 32nd overall by the San Diego Chargers. He plays first 5 seasons with the Chargers, but joined the Saints in 2006, spent the 15 seasons with them until 2020. He did win 1 Super Bowl with the team during the 2009 season. 2-time Offensive Player of the Year with the Saints, 2008, 2011. Also had Offensive Player of the Year finishes of 2nd, twice, 4th, and 6th. Amazingly, never won an MVP, but with the Saints, he finished as the runner-up 4 times. Let's take a look at his season-by-season numbers via his Pro Football Reference page. So Brees in his Saints career went 142-86 as a starter, a 68.8 completion percentage, 68,010 yards, 491 touchdown passes to 190 interceptions, a 101.5 rating. Incredible numbers. You see bold ink everywhere on his page. Led the league in completion percentage 6 times with the Saints, including an NFL record 74.4 completion percentage in 2018. 7 seasons with leading the league in passing yards, including a career high of 5,476 in 2011, which is the second most in a season in NFL history. He had 4 seasons where he led the NFL in passing touchdowns and twice in passer rating. I mean, the guy was consistently incredible. He even had 12 straight seasons from 2006 to 2017 where he had at least 4,334 yards in every one of those seasons, completed over 70% of his passes each of his last 5 seasons, 7 seasons in total. He had 2 seasons with over 40 touchdown passes and another 7 with over 30. I mean, again, it's incredible that he never won an MVP. If I heard did a video on who's the best players to never win MVP, there's a decent chance that he would top the list. As I mentioned, did win the Super Bowl in the 2009 season. That season, he was also named Super Bowl MVP. First team All Pro in 2006. Made 12 Pro Bowls with the franchise. Maybe not as easy as New England, but a fairly easy choice to go Drew Brees as the best Saint of all time. But let me know in the comments if you agree, disagree, who you would choose as the best, or maybe if you would make a change to the Mount Rushmore. Now, with all of these, I take a look at the active roster and decide if there's anyone I would consider to have the chance to overtake the GOAT, or maybe make the Mount Rushmore. When we look at the Saints, Alvin Kamara is still active, but he's been declining of late. A guy like Chris Olave has played just 2 seasons in the NFL, but is off to a great start. Michael Thomas no longer on the team. So really, Demario Davis played a long time with Jets prior to joining the Saints. Um, Cameron Jordan still active. I have him on my Mount Rushmore, but coming off a season where he had just 2 sacks, you wonder how much longer he's going to be considered. Really isn't considered a lead anymore, but how much longer he's going to keep going. Marshawn Lattimore, 4-time Pro Bowler, has been injured the past 2 seasons. Really played only half the games, but guy that maybe can possibly find his way on there at one point to the Mount Rushmore. But there you have it. Again, let me know in your comments let me know in the comments your thoughts. Stay tuned. Tomorrow I will be doing the New York Football Giants. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.